These are massive, these ears. Good afternoon. Welcome to Scott and Wanda's World. And something I wasn't planning on doing, in all honesty. I was just going to sit and watch an FA Cup final. I don't generally watch the FA Cup finals. Haven't done for a few years now. But it's a lovely day. I didn't want to sit inside, and I thought, I'll come and watch. I've got my iPad behind. Anybody that's going to watch along with me, I am using a BBC iPlayer. Because I haven't got a telly in the shed. So I thought I'd go in the shed, got the iPad behind me. I've actually got the sound in my ears, so I know what's going on, because I haven't got a clue about half these players, I'm going to be completely honest. And, an FA Cup final that I think is going to divide quite a lot of people, to be fair. Two teams that are, should we call them divisive teams? So you got Man City, who I know Sid Cannon's already commented, that have got questionable morals, shall we call them? And you've got Man United that are not everyone's favourite team, shall we call them? But they're one of the biggest supported teams in the world. In the world, as Jeremy Clarkson would say. Someone's in my beer. What's that? So yeah, I thought I'd just come in. See, we're not expecting a massive amount of people in. It's a lovely sunny day. So why would people want to come and watch a fat man in the shed talking about the football? So yeah, there's Eric Ten Hag's on there at the moment. I'll see what he's saying. Give more of 100% as a team. I thought you could only give 100%. I don't think you could give any more. So, yeah, Sid says, not for me, a team I can't stand against a team with no morals. And I think it'd be interesting to know what the viewing figures would be for this game, because I know you've got the Champions League next week as well. So, yeah. I'll reply saying I completely get it. I said I have zero allegiance to either of these clubs, which is absolutely true. Not really bothered by either club. Obviously, Man United have declined horrendously since Alex Ferguson went. They did both clubs do nothing for me, but I thought it'd be sort of after this. I was going to watch the game anyway, so just see if anybody else wanted to watch as well. Don't really want either to win. Just thought I would watch the final for the first time in years. I can't remember the last FA Cup final I sat and watched, in honesty. It's just, yeah, it lost something a little bit over the years. Money's destroyed the game a little bit in my eyes. And sort of the FA Cup final got messed around where they would put it at, they put it to 5 o'clock or 5:30 on the Saturday evening, which then ruined it. You had clubs not taking it seriously, where they would put out sort of, should we call them, not their strongest teams. And I just thought the FA Cup final lost a little bit of its allure and its appeal, really, which is a bit of a shame, really, because obviously it was the seminal cup competition in the world. SSM, got a feeling Man United will win this one. I'm not a fan of either club, though. West Ham for life, up the irons. Reece Crofton says, I agree. So a couple of Hammers fans. And Triple Phil. So yeah, they got their interview with Marcus Rashford. I don't watch a lot of Premier League football anymore. So the reason I've got the earphones on is because I don't actually know half of these players are anymore. It's laughable, really. You got Gary Lineker on. I think that's the less said we say about Gary Lineker, the better. How long have we got till kick off anyway? I've got like 20 minutes. I haven't even seen the teams. Anybody know what the teams are? Do we know who's playing? Who do we want to win? Have we got? I don't know if I can put any. Can I post a comment? Oh, I can. Who do you want to win, or do you care? Done. Chat. Yeah, so I don't really care. Is there a team that I like more than the other one? No, not really. Not really. It's one of those. I was saying to Wanda earlier. I like an FA Cup final where you've got an underdog in it. So you've got a team from one of the lower leagues that you would like to win, not these sort of overpaid prima donnas. Phil don't care. I think I'm along the same lines as you, Phil. I don't give a shit, to be fair. I'll probably get to half time and be bored and cut the stream, if I'm honest. I just, if it was a good game, if it's a good game, it'd be quite nice. But I just want both teams to come out and play a bit of football, make it entertaining, a little bit. Obviously, you've got Man City are on for the treble, so they play. Is it AC Milan? They play next week. I can't remember. So I can't remember which one it is. So I suppose that's an achievement. But then when you've got the money they've got, it's all right.
Yeah. Setting this up, my makeshifty thing.
Shifty thing.
Makeshifty.
Oh, makeshift. You. You.
Oh, you've gone live already.
Who do you think I'm talking to?
Ah. I'm going to read a book.
We're going to read a book.
Yeah, my Disney ones.
She can read. It's good,
No,
isn't it? Just...
I'll probably fall asleep. If I do, you have to check on me.
Well, you'll be going the same colour as your dress, otherwise. You'll be well pink.
Yeah. Got sun cream on.
You've got sun cream on.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I will go red. I think I need a proper cushion.
I think you said that about 5 times. Yeah, so yeah, yeah, I don't know. We got Alan Shearer, who we got Peter Schmeichel and Mika Richards in the studio with big ears. There's he's not eating his crisps. Wanda likes Walkers, for anybody that cares. I like Roysters. I like Roysters as a crisp. Also got these. Although I've opened them upside down, so I'll show you them going to fall out. Salt and vinegar quails. I don't think you can beat salt and vinegar. Vinegar.
Take my hips like them too. My belly.
So I'm planning to have one beer for the first half, and if I make it to the second half without being bored shitless, I might have a second beer. So they're showing, on BBC iPlayer, they're just showing some highlights of how Man U and Man City play. I think Man U have certainly sorted things out of the second half of the season, where they were an absolute shit show at the beginning, but they finished 3rd or 4th at the end of the season. I know a lot of people are banking on them to just. Hi mate, just ring on. Food and Drinks UK. Hi mate, started watching your videos, really enjoying them, and the beef videos were really good. Thank you very much. Should be fun. YouTube's fun, isn't it? It should be fun. People take it too seriously sometimes. So thank you very much. You what, lovey? Wife's abusing me. You are. How dare you? Makes me laugh. You got Mika Richardson in the studio, and I never really saw him or rated him as a player, but he seems to have got a hell of a personality on him. I like him when he teams up with Roy Keane, and that's always a funny thing to. I can't get these things on. Always good, interesting to watch. They're saying that David De Gea might be his last game for Man U. He was another shambles when he first got there, wasn't he? But he seems to have sorted himself out and turned into a very capable goalkeeper. They're just showing some of his saves, and he is a very, very good shot stopper. You've got Peter Schmeichel saying that you got a question David De Gea's mistakes that he makes. Oh Jesus Christ! He's let that goal he let in against West Ham, where it got one hand to it and it went over the top of it. Is it against West Ham again? What the fuck is he doing there? Jesus. Oh, they're showing some of De Gea's highest profile mistakes that he's made, and didn't realise he's made some absolute, Jesus Christ, some absolute belters, worldy mistakes. Pink Schmeichel saying that he should stay. Don't know what you guys think. Pompey won. When did Pompey win the FA Cup? 2007, was it 2007? And then we plummeted through the leagues because obviously we used a load of money that we didn't have and ended up in.
What was it they won when we went down South Sea that time?
They won the League Two. That was a great day. That was. When Pompey won League. To be fair, as a Pompey fan, we're quite happy if they win the coin toss these days, let alone a game. Or a throw-in's quite nice occasionally. Playing Abide With Me. Some orchestra or what are they called? Not orchestra. What's the other thing? Not an orchestra. What's the people singing? Choir. It's a very nice rendition of Abide With Me, I've got to be honest. Hey, we've got to get to the end of MasterChef as well before it gets ruined on bloody Facebook or anything to say who won it.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be annoying. It's really annoying when you watch something on television and you go onto Facebook or something and then you see who's won it. Hasn't happened yet, so that's good. You got Leah's friend coming down from, I think he's from Glossop, so sort of a Manchester way, and he couldn't understand why there's a lot of traffic today. A bloke that lives just outside Manchester, with two Manchester teams in the final, and he couldn't understand why the roads were quite busy. How long have we got till kick off? Oh, about 10 minutes. 10 minutes to go. Exciting, isn't it? Not really. How old's Peter Schmeichel now? He's got to be getting on, isn't he? Because he's looking a bit weather worn. Pains me to say it as well. Alan Shearer, one of the best strikers this country's ever produced, and the fact that he played for Southampton pains me enormously to sit and say that he was a great, but he was an absolutely fantastic striker. I haven't seen. Oh, we've got David Beckham in the. Is that his son? Bloody hell, he's a unit, isn't he? I was gonna say, I've not seen a lot of Haaland. I know he scored a lot of goals, like 50 odd goals this season. So he's bound to get on the score sheet today. If you're going to lay any money on a bet, I would think sort of having money on him to score would be a nailed on money return, I would have thought. I was also a bit sceptical when they knocked the old Wembley down. When they knocked the old Wembley down and started building this new Wembley, I thought, well, there's a lot of history behind that old stadium. But this one, it is fantastic. And looking how busy it is there, now decked out in blue and red, you can't deny they've made a fantastic job. I know what I don't like about the FA Cup now is that they played both semi-finals at Wembley. I think that should be very much a thing of it should only this final should be played there. They should go back to Villa Park and Hillsborough. You've got Tottenham's new stadium. You've got the Emirates. You've got Anfield. You've got all these bloody great big stadiums now where these semi-finals can be played. There's no reason to play these games that. No, as Alex Ferguson can stand him. There's no reason to play these semi-finals at Wembley apart from money for the FA now. It's under your thing. So you've got the clubs, the teams. Say I'm watching on the iPlayer, so I might be a minute or so behind anybody that's actually watching it on terrestrial television. Mika says it's 2-1 Man City. Peter Schmeichel's just gone for a Man United win. Alan Shearer should be the one because he's obviously neutral. So Alan Shearer's gone for Man City after extra time. It is a great cup. I don't know, even if you don't agree with the FA Cup, you look at that cup and it's world renowned. Everybody knows what that cup is, what it means to English football. The FA tried to unintentionally sort of make it not worth it what it is. It's a shame, really. First ever Manchester derby in an FA Cup final. Hopefully the last. Got about 5 minutes, and they're going to come out and sort of. They're just paying respect to John Motson, who covered 29 FA Cup finals. Managers look like each other, like twins. We're twins. This is Manchester. I fucking hate Manchester as well. Manchester derby for the FA Cup final. No one would have cared. Pompey versus Southampton be a better final. Manufactured hatred. Sounds like a good atmosphere. Well, you would expect it to be. I wonder how many families are split across the two sides. That'd be quite amusing. Hi, Prince William. Here he comes. Is he still the president of the FA? You know, he must still be. Or the chairman of the FA. That's why Harry's there. Do you think Harry's there? Would be. I think he'd be a better king than bloody. Who we got there? Oi! Being the peg off that. Wanda. Oi! No. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know a lot of these players, so I could be lost. Oh. I don't see why they play the national anthem. Probably, I don't know how many sort of Brits are in the two teams, to be fair. He ain't singing, he ain't singing. He ain't singing. He's singing, it's his dad. Harry wouldn't. Again, I'm watching on iPlayer, so I might be how do I put that? Hang on. How do I add one of them? I don't know. I don't add an old folder. I don't know what I've done here. No. I don't know what I've done here. Doesn't matter. No one cares. No one cares. They. All the players shaking hands. Probably drove up together on the same bus. Anybody see what happened to that referee out in Istanbul? The Roma, was it Seville or whoever they played? The abuse that referee took at the airport was scandalous, really. As you got John Stones and Kyle Walker, so we got and Grealish. So 3 players in the Man City team of British origin, which you could see. And obviously Haaland, you've got to have money on him to score, and you'd say. Probably safe as houses bet. Mummy. And we've got Luke Shaw, Marcus Rashford. So we've got 5 players from the English team in the England team. That's good. Nice to be represented. Number 433 for Man U. It looks like a good atmosphere.